Hi, how's it going? It's Taiki, and today I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna talk about one of the Japanese culture, Honne to Tatemae. First things first, I'm gonna show you the outline of today's video. So first, I'm gonna show you the reason why I decided to shoot the video about the Honne to Tatemae. Okay. The second, I'm gonna show you the meaning of Honne to Tatemae. And number three, and I'm gonna show you the reason why so many Japanese people often do Tatemae. And number four, I'm gonna show you some examples of doing Tatemae. And number five, I'm gonna show you the advantages of doing Tatemae. And six, I'm gonna show you disadvantages of doing Tatemae. And number seven, I'm gonna show you disadvantages of not doing Tatemae, like saying directly. And number eight, I'm gonna show you the advantages of doing, of saying directly, not a roundabout way. Okay, let's get into it. First, the reason why I decided to shoot the video of Honne to Tatemae is like a few days ago, one of my friends from France asked me, and she's worried about the culture and she overthink about the culture. And when, for example, when she talked to Japanese people, she always worried about the Honne to Tatemae, and she struggled to express herself because she always think like she's like, what if I come across a bad person? What if I come across impolite? And what if blah blah blah? And so at the time when I heard of it, I feel like it defeats the purpose because she has own personality and but she couldn't express herself, so it's not a good thing, obviously. So that's why I decided to shoot the video here, because I want to make yourself relieved, because there is quite a lot of situation it's better to say directly. So, and in general, Japanese people are not good at saying directly. So if you can do it generally, if you can do it naturally, it can be bigger advantages. So today I can talk about it. And okay, now move on to the meaning. Second meaning of honne to tatemae. And honne is your real opinion, and tatemae is not your real opinion. So, and it sounds like a lie, but there's differences between lie and tatemae, because when we use tatemae, we use it to keep situation cool, keep situation good, or keep people good, or to prevent from a problem, to prevent from a fight and stuff like that. So yeah, we want to smooth things over, so that's why we use tatemae, okay? And number three, I'm gonna show you the reason why so many Japanese people often do tatemae. And yeah, as I said, people wanna escape from, prevent from fight, and people don't want to be hated by person. So I think that is the reason why so many Japanese people often do tatemae. And also, if you get a job and if you are in the company, maybe sometimes it's definitely better to do tatemae, because sometimes otherwise you are hated by your supervisor, and at the time it could be very difficult to get promoted. So yeah, these things is the reason why Japanese people often do tatemae. Okay, and number four. Now I'm gonna show you some examples that we use the we do tatemae. Okay, for example, we say 大丈夫です like when you feel under the weather, but we say 大丈夫です so deep inside we don't think 大丈夫 so okay, we don't think it's okay, but we behave it's okay. Like for example, let's say if you were elementary school student and one of the teacher asked you, are you okay? And you say, I'm okay, 大丈夫です but deep inside your heart you never think that you're okay, but things happen in Japan. And also the second example is, let's say you're in the company, you're in the office, and the supervisor come to you and so you say 頑張ります but deep inside your heart you never be motivated, but you behave like you are very motivated because it could be advantages to behave like be motivated rather than be not motivated. And also Japanese people often say sorry, すみません、すいません often say sorry even in a situation you don't think you have to apologize, you don't think you messed up something, but you often say すみません、すいません in Japan because people tend to think that compared to getting into a problem, compared to involved in a problem, it's better to apologize even if you don't do anything bad. You didn't do anything bad. Fourth example is saying ありがとう. So it's thank you, but we say it even if you don't appreciate something. For example, let's say you are in the school, for example, you are in the university, and someone come to you and this person explains something deeply and taking a long time, and actually you know the thing already, but he just want to show off his knowledge, and then you say ありがとう. Actually you don't appreciate it because you already know it, but you say ありがとう in Japan. So this thing is some examples of doing tatemae. Next, move on to the advantages of doing tatemae. So there's some advantages. First, there's some situations that you can prevent from fight, prevent from something bad using tatemae. For example, one of your friend got haircut and come to you, and in Japan people definitely say, especially girl definitely say かわいい、それかわいい to the friend. かわいい, so it means, oh, that's cute. Even if you don't think it's cute, maybe you think that kind of lame, but you definitely think めっちゃかわいい, that's so cute, because otherwise if you say like, oh, that's kind of lame, I don't like it, definitely you make your friend sad, and anything good can happen. So we Japanese people definitely say かわいい or that's cool. Sometimes maybe you say lame, but it's just like a very close friend, and it's a kind of sarcastic way. So usually people say that's so cute, or that's so cool, or it suits to you, or something like that. One of the advantages is if you do Tatemae, maybe it can help you to get promoted in the company, and also if you're in some club, like from my experience, I used to play baseball in high school and junior high and elementary school, and when I was in high school, I belonged to baseball club, and in Japan, so especially in baseball club, there's kind of a hierarchy, like freshman, the second student, and third, and like there's a differences between the first and second, and the second and third. Like, so if freshmen behave too bravely, or if freshmen complain about a lot of things to second student or third student, it can be problem. So always we do Tatemae, because doing that we could keep situation cool, keep situation good, and keep person cool, keep people cool. So that's why we did it. And also one more example is here. As I said, I belonged to baseball club, and there's a top coach. I don't know how can I say, maybe supervisor, and he often made a very lame joke, and it's too boring. But we player tried to laugh, and we often said that, oh, the joke was very funny, and because we thought that it's better to say that compared to saying it's lame, because if we said it's lame, maybe the supervisor gave us a lot of training menu, like workout and stuff like that. So that's why we often do a Tatemae in high school life. Next, I'm gonna show you disadvantages of doing Tatemae. Okay, I think it's better to let you know about the disadvantages of doing Tatemae, because actually there's a lot of thing, and there's a lot of bad thing doing Tatemae. So that's why I wanted to show you it today, because sometimes people from other countries overthink about that, and people hesitate to talk to the Japanese people. So okay, let's get into it. So first, if you to hide your real opinion, it could be a problem. Like, you feel bad if you don't say your opinion, and at the end of the day you could be explode. And in Japan, so there's a lot of couple and break up because of the explode. For example, in Japan, so often women do housework, and there's some husband who never do housework, and then the women feel bad and feel mad, and but if the wife don't say anything to husband, maybe husband never noticed that, and at the end of the day the wife explode, and there could be a deal breaker and break up. So things happen. So I think in this relationship, it's better to say your opinion. And also, here's one more disadvantages. Like, if you don't say opinion, you could be looked down by others. Like you can come across like, oh, this person don't have his own opinion. Then in the end you could be used by others, and you end up doing what you don't want to do. So in this case, I think it's definitely better to say your opinion, like, I don't want to do it because now I have something that I have to do. This is my goal, so it's meaningless. So yeah, in this case, it's better to say your opinion. And also, if you don't say your opinion, nobody can follow you, and you never be able to be a leader, and you never be able to run a company or stuff like that. So in this case, yeah, it's better to say your opinion, as well. Okay, and next move on to the disadvantages of not doing tatemae, like saying directly, not roundabout way. Okay, and okay, first disadvantages of this is like you can make someone sad. Like as I said, if your friend got a haircut and you say, oh, it's lame, and maybe it can be big problem, and it can be kind of deal breaker. So things happen. So you have to think about the situation. Is it better to say your opinion directly or not? Okay, last, I'm gonna show you the advantages of saying directly. So actually, I think there's a lot of advantages. So I'm gonna show you about it. First, I think it's easier to make your bestie, like your best friend, because it's very important to make a heart-to-heart talk, heart-to-heart conversation. If you want to make a best friend, because if you don't know your friend, like how they think like, it's very difficult to be a very good friendship, to build a great friendship. So I think it's very good thing to say your opinion. Sometimes complain about your friends, and then your friend maybe can fix it, and then you can build up a very good friendship, you know. And as I said, if you say your opinion in the relationship, I think it's easier to last your relationship because, you know, as I said, if you say your opinion, maybe your girlfriend or boyfriend or your partner can fix it, and then build up more greater relationship, right? The advantages of saying directly is it's easier to solve the problem, because if you don't say your opinion, it's very difficult and you can't solve the problem. But if you advise something, maybe you can help to solve the problem. So clearly, you know, obviously. So I think it's the possibility of making a misunderstanding is lower than saying roundabout way. So here's some example. For example, you wanna hang out with someone and you asked them, and let's hang out with me, and they say, for example, I don't know, maybe I have a something that I have to do, so if I can make it, I will come. And then maybe you take that, you like your friend can make it, and then at the day, so your friends not appear, and then you call them, and then they are like, hey, I said that I couldn't make it, and it could be problem. But if the friend would said that, sorry, I had something, so I couldn't make it, but next time I think I can make it, so yeah, something like that. So you your friend and you could escape from, fight or problem. So yeah, if you're saying something directly, you can prevent from a kind of a problem. Also, as I said, if you say your opinion, you can be maybe you could be a leader, and also there's some chance that you can run your company or something like that. And also, if you don't say opinion, so maybe you could be used by others, but if you say your opinion directly, you can't be used by others. So there's so many advantages to say directly. And also, you can be respected by others if you say opinion. Like, imagine this situation. Let's say you wanna hang out with your friend, and you asked your friend, but then your friend was like, oh sorry, now I'm prepared for the examination, and I wanna study because this examination is very important, so now this time I can't make it, but sorry, next time I will go. And then how do you think this statement come across? If I were you, I think that, oh, this person has their own opinion, I can respect them, and good luck with their examination, right? These things is the advantages of saying directly. So as I said, there's definitely a lot of advantages to saying directly, but unfortunately, Japanese people struggle to saying directly because of their own personality, because of their culture. But if you can do it because of your personality or culture, if you feel it's easier, or if you feel it's your nature to say directly, I think it's definitely one of the advantages, and it's very big advantages. So I think you don't have to think about this culture like Tatemae, because there's a lot of situation like it's better to say directly, even if Japanese people struggle to do that. So yeah, of course, there's some situations that you have to think about the Tatemae, but as I said, there's so many advantages to say directly. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say today. So I hope you feel relieved, and you can be yourself, and you can express yourself from now on. Okay, and see you. Have a nice day.